Let's do a garden update because these are my indoor gardens that have been growing for like 3 or 4 or 5, 6-ish months. I'm not really sure, but I want to do an update on them, my findings, and then also clear them out because you'll find out in a second I don't want them anymore. Let's get started. Now, with all of that being said, I do want to just point out that this garden was good. It had a few pros. I was able to grow my garden. You can see that they do get sun pretty much all day, and I was able to grow things minus the fact that I got pests that kind of ruined everything, but it wasn't the garden bed's fault. Had there been no pests, they would have been fine. The other good thing about them is they are movable, so I can clean behind them. Oh my god, there are so many fungus gnats back there. And that just really, really helped. I think building it like that was really, really smart on my end. So, pat on my back. I actually do not regret this purchase at all. I think these were great garden beds. I did want to address some of the comments. I had a lot of comments saying that this was going to ruin my floor and my walls, and it didn't. My walls are completely fine, minus the fact that I kind of got neem oil on them, which I will wipe in a second. But I think that really depends on where you live. Where I am currently, it is the middle of summer and my humidity is at 40%. So it doesn't get really humid here. I'm not watering these crazy. You do see the little trays. I noticed some of them leaked when you watered a lot. So, for example, if I went on vacation or something and I overwatered, it would leak. And the thing is it was leaking back when I used the old soil, but over the past couple of months, I ended up mixing in my indoor potting mix, which then held more of the moisture, and I haven't had any leaking issues since. Now, let's go through the second comment that I got a lot of was that this is really expensive. I think it came out to being $180 for all three, and I agree. It soil's expensive. At least it's expensive where I live, which is why this was so expensive. But the bucket itself is $24 or something like that. And if you have your own soil or you can find soil for cheaper on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, you can definitely build these for a lot cheaper. I've gotten 2 tomatoes, a few edamames, a few, what else did I grow? Peas, and a bunch of other things from it. I just haven't gotten as much as you would outdoors, mainly because my pepper plants have just started flowering, and my tomato plants I tried to grow from seeds, and that takes forever. Pests are a big issue with having this many pots, okay? As soon as you get a pest, it spreads like wildfire across everything because there's so much surface area. So, for example, my fungus gnat infestation was so bad. I mean, it still kind of is like happening, but not as bad. Yeah, it was a nightmare, which is why they are in the conditions they're in. I have to clean them up because I'm on the tail end of the infestation. The other thing is, it just took up so much space. I only have like 400 square feet to work with, and like this is like a huge chunk of it, and I realized it's just way, way too big for my needs. I realized I could just do one pepper plant, one tomato plant, one cucumber plant, one whatever plant in one pot. I don't actually need the three like I thought I would. So my mom's been begging me for them. So I'm gonna give her two of them, and then I'm gonna keep one that I will move all of the plants in. You can see most of these are literally just storage for other plants. Just clean this one up and send it away. I'm going to move what remains of my tomato plants in with the peppers, and then all of these little pots I can just put on my plant shelf, which is sitting right there. Let's start off by cleaning everything up. Also, it grew mushrooms. Look at that. The tape works so well. It caught so many. There's the mushroom. Sorry, little guy. Actually, I think with an assistant. No. Yeah, with an assistant, we could probably carry this. Hold on. Okay. Yep. So then I don't actually need to put it in bags. I can just roll this out. I think I'm going to cover it with tape just because of the fungus gnats. So let's do that really quickly. That's done. So I'm going to go ahead and roll it to the other side of the room. Now moving back to these two. Okay. Okay. Oh, oh. All right, for these next two pots, I went ahead and cleared out the random things that were sitting in there. I'm just going to grab the plants that did survive from there. So this little guy and then the one underneath it. Everything else is going straight to the trash. Oh, jeez. So she's to the trash. Oh god, I'm gonna get dirt everywhere. Oh my gosh. Take it back. Okay. This soil needs replacing. Should I get rid of this guy? Yeah. I don't need this many. I didn't expect them all to survive, which is why there are this many. This guy too. There's just no need for me to have this many plants. So that's I need to fix that. Hold on. We're ready to go. Wipe down this area. I'm just gonna give it some support as well since that tomato does not look good. That's my new garden. It's a little empty, but I'm planning on moving the plant shelves there. This whole area is getting a little revamp. But if you've got any suggestions or any questions about this garden, let me know. And with that, I am off. I'll be back with another update soon.